Ladies and gentlemen, listen, life is full of suffering, and there's no escaping that. You know it and I know it. But the thing about suffering is that it's not meaningless. It's not arbitrary. When you're in the throes of depression, you might feel like it is, like everything is gray and empty and you're drowning in an ocean of futility. But I want to tell you, with all the conviction I can muster, that there is a path forward. It's not easy, but it's worth it. First, you have to confront where you are right now. Depression isn't just a bad day. It's a deep, pervasive condition that warps your perception of reality. It makes you feel like the walls are closing in, like you're alone in a pit you can't climb out of. But the first step in overcoming it is to recognize that it's a part of your life right now, not the entirety of your existence. That's a crucial distinction. You're not just depressed, you're a person who's dealing with depression. That's different. That's actionable. Now you might ask, what do I do about it? The answer is this: start by taking responsibility for what you can control. Don't misunderstand me here. This isn't about blame. This isn't about saying you're at fault for your suffering. It's about empowerment. If you're going to climb out of this pit, you need to find the handholds. And those handholds are the small, actionable steps you can take right now. Look around your life. Is your room a mess? Clean it. It's not just about tidying up, it's about establishing order in a small corner of your chaotic world. That's a win. That's a sign to yourself that you're capable of change. You might think, what's the point? A clean room won't fix my life. And you're right, it won't fix everything. But it's a start, and starts matter more than you think. Then, look at your physical health. Are you eating garbage? Stop it. Your body is not separate from your mind. If you're fueling yourself with junk, you're making the battle harder. Eat something nutritious, drink water, move your body. I'm not telling you to train for a marathon tomorrow. Just go for a walk around the block. Feel the ground under your feet. Breathe the air. And while we're on the topic of action, let's talk about purpose. Depression thrives in the absence of meaning. It feeds on nihilism, on the belief that nothing matters. But here's the truth. Things matter because you decide they do. Purpose isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you build. Ask yourself, what's one thing I can do today that will make tomorrow better? Maybe it's something as small as writing down a goal or reaching out to a friend. Whatever it is, do it. Then do it again tomorrow. Brick by brick, you're building a foundation. You also need to be honest with yourself. Are you isolating yourself? Depression loves isolation. It convinces you that you're a burden, that no one wants to hear from you. That's a lie. Reach out to someone you trust. Talk to them. You don't have to unload everything at once, but let them know you're struggling. Connection is one of the most powerful antidotes. Now, let's address the voice in your head that tells you you're worthless. That voice is lying to you. You have value, inherent and irreplaceable value. But to see it, you need to act in ways that reinforce it. Set small, achievable goals. Maybe it's getting out of bed at a consistent time. Maybe it's learning something new. Each time you accomplish one of these goals, you're proving to yourself that you're capable, that you matter. Remember this, your life is not static. It's a dynamic process, and you have more agency than you think. Depression tries to convince you that you're stuck, that this is it, but that's not true. Change is possible. It's hard, yes, but it's within your reach. And it starts with those small, deliberate actions. Another crucial point is this: don't underestimate the power of routine. Depression thrives in chaos, in the absence of structure. Build a daily schedule, even if it's simple. Wake up at the same time every day. Eat meals at regular intervals. Schedule time for rest and for activity. Routine creates stability, and stability is a platform for growth. And so what? As you take these steps, you'll face resistance. That's normal. Depression doesn't give up without a fight. It'll try to pull you back into its grip. But every time you push against it, every time you take a step forward, you're weakening its hold. Celebrate those victories, no matter how small they seem. They're proof that you're moving in the right direction. I also want to talk about the stories you tell yourself. Depression often comes with a narrative. I'm a failure, I'll never be happy, life isn't worth it. Challenge those narratives. They're not facts, they're distortions. Write them down if you need to, and then counter them with evidence to the contrary. For example, if you think, I never succeed at anything, look for times when you have succeeded, no matter how small. Those moments exist, and acknowledging them weakens the depressive narrative. Finally, don't hesitate to seek professional help. There's no shame in it. Depression is a complex condition, and sometimes it requires support beyond what you can do alone. Therapy, medication, support groups. These are tools, not crutches. They're resources to help you reclaim your life. Reach out to a doctor or a counselor. Take that step. You're worth it. Remember, overcoming depression isn't about flipping a switch. It's about building a life worth living, one step at a time. It's about finding meaning in the struggle and turning your pain into strength. You have the capacity for that transformation, even if it feels distant right now. Take one step, then another, and keep going. You're not alone, and your story isn't over. As you continue on this journey, you must also learn to forgive yourself. Depression often amplifies guilt and regret, making you feel like you're perpetually failing. But failure is a natural part of life, not a permanent state of being. Reflect on your mistakes, but don't let them define you. Forgiveness allows you to let go of the weight of past errors and focus on the present moment, where your power to change resides. Another step is cultivating gratitude, even when it feels impossible. Gratitude isn't about ignoring your struggles, it's about recognizing the small, good things in your life amidst the darkness. Start with simple acknowledgments. Maybe it's the warmth of the sun on your face, the taste of a good meal, or the kindness of a stranger. Write these moments down. Over time, this practice can shift your perspective, making it easier to see the light in your life. Engage in creative pursuits. Depression often silences the voice of creativity, but reigniting it can be transformative. Try painting, writing, playing music, or building something with your hands. Creativity connects you to a deeper part of yourself, providing an outlet for emotions that words can't always capture. It's not about perfection, it's about expression and connection. Build resilience by embracing challenges rather than avoiding them. When you face something difficult, remind yourself that it's an opportunity to grow stronger. Each obstacle you overcome becomes a testament to your resilience, a reminder that you can endure and even thrive despite hardship. This shift in mindset transforms struggles into stepping stones rather than insurmountable walls. Surround yourself with positivity. This doesn't mean ignoring the reality of your pain, but rather seeking out influences that uplift and inspire you. Listen to music that moves you, read books that challenge and encourage you, and spend time with people who believe in your potential. Positivity is contagious, and immersing yourself in it can help counterbalance the weight of depression. Consider mindfulness and meditation as tools for grounding yourself. These practices help you stay present, reducing the power of intrusive thoughts and overwhelming emotions. Start with just a few minutes a day. Focus on your breath or use a guided meditation app. Over time, mindfulness can create a sense of inner peace and clarity that strengthens your ability to face challenges. Finally, cultivate hope. Hope is the belief that things can get better, even when the evidence seems scarce. It's a lifeline in the darkest moments. To nurture hope, visualize the future you want to create. Imagine the steps you'll take to get there. Write down your dreams and revisit them often. Hope isn't passive, it's an active choice to believe in the possibility of change. Your journey out of depression is a testament to your strength and courage. It's not about erasing pain, but about transforming it into a source of power and meaning. Every step you take, no matter how small, is a victory. Trust in your ability to overcome, to grow, and to thrive. The path is yours to walk, and every moment is an opportunity to move forward.